Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to the show. It's Monday and we are starting off our weekend style as always. Thank you so much for joining us here on Chatspot. We're very glad to have your company and we hope you do keep it here throughout the week. I'm Noni Kadoni.
Hi everyone, my name is Nzula Makosi. I'm excited you're watching.
What's up everybody? How y'all doing? How's Monday taking you? So far so good for us here on Chatspot. Make sure you holler at us on Instagram at Switch TV KE, pale Twitter and Facebook at Switch TV Kenya, and then don't forget to download our Switch TV app. Catch up on all your favorite shows. Alafu, it's just Switch TV on your phone like instantly. It's your girl Kush Tracy.
Yeah guys, it's the month of love and I send love to you guys when you're still watching the coolest and the hottest show in town, that is #Chatspot. I'm your girl Jackie Matubia.
How was everyone's weekend?
Ooh,
Short though.
I know, okay, we're in February officially,
Yeah.
so that's great. What are you guys doing for your Valentine's? Is it too early to talk about those things?
It's my
just
birthday
next
month.
week. Oh, yeah!
At least
So I'm expecting...
We are turning 30.
We're turning
Jackie ameshoma.
Hey, I'm very young.
Okay, we're turning 25.
I'm young at heart and even spiritually. Nangoja zawadi na mnajua mi zawadi zangu si zawadi.
We're looking forward to that, Zula, in a few weeks, right?
No,
I
this
think it's next
week.
This
It's
week.
this week.
Yeah.
Birthday yangu
Hata nyinyi hata
mnakaaje?
mjui.
Tulikuwa tumesauni Feb.
Yes, I know.
Hata
it's
nyinyi
the
hamjui.
Jackie birthday yake ni nini?
Well, let's move on.
Yes, indeed. Let's start off the show as always with Chatspot. All right, what's the tea, Kush?
Hey, acha kwanza ni sips. Hii ni moto.
Okay.
So y'all know Said Makdar. Najua
be that?
mnajiuliza ni nani. Who be that? He's aka ni Kanda King.
Oh, okay.
So Kanda King apparently has just launched a manhunt for a man who was, the wife posted a picture. The wife is called Lady Tasha. She's a dancer and she dances with him in most of the events they attend. And bwana alienda pale, Kanda King alienda pale kwenye mtandao, as you can see, akaeka hapo hivyo na akasema, I'm looking for this man, whoever knows him, whether dead or alive. Anatafuta huyo mwanaume ambaye alionekana na bibi yake. Alafu sasa kwa ile comment section, unajua mafans wachukangi. You know, fans were like, sijui kama kucondoling na mtu ni ina make sense, but they were, unajua ilika ile like wana feel venye like, unajua bibi yako alisema juzi anakupenda kwa, walikuwa kwa interview nyingine, alafu sai wife onekana na mtu mwingine. Yeah, that's the picture by the way. That's the picture we are talking about. So if you know that man, Kanda King is actually looking for that man.
So you see, the funny thing is, I saw this guy reply. Sasa acha nikwambie savage.
Seriously?
Sasa reply akapost picture ya bibi ya Kanda King akiwa hapo nyuma kitchen akimserve. Afu yeye unaona huyu msee ameunga. Amekaa hivi mnaona hapa afu anasema ati, "Oh Kanda King," anamtag. Kanda King nasikia unanitafuta. Yeah, I'm with her here. Hey!
Yes,
Jehovah Lord.
Oh my God. Okay, maybe this is a tip for anyone really. If you kama mpenzi wako ameenda, hajaibwa, ameenda. Not unless it's a kidnapping. Not unless it's a kidnapping situation. Kama ameenda, mwenyewe na miguu yake miwili, ameenda. Si kuibwa. So usimtafute. Maana tayari mali yaliwa na wenyewe kule. Sio anaenda mpika.
Yani it's the power of internet, akipotea we post atakuja tu kujibu hapo hivyo, I'm with her. Anyway, it's so sad
and it's embarrassing.
Kanda King, I'm really sorry about it, as in personally najua Kanda King, I've met him before. He's a cool guy, he's a nice person, so I'm really sorry about this and I hope you'll be able to work on your marriage, like mtaweza kusikizana. I also know Lady Tasha.
Take notes.
Anyway, Mungu awasaidie tu kwa hiyo situation, pole baba.
Hiyo ni ngumu kumeza. Anyway, moving along swiftly, we all say, oh, I wish for a $1 billion wedding. And we think like, okay, it's just figures, you know, it can never happen. $1 billion wedding, kwani, who are you?
Aye.
Hey, there's a couple from South Sudan. They have proven that indeed you can have $1 billion wedding. Na hisi $1 billion Tanzania ile
Zimbabwe.
Hii ni $1 billion dola yenyewe. So this is a couple from South Sudan and they spent $1 billion on their wedding. So it has infuriated social media users because they're wondering, okay, how can you spend $1 billion on a wedding when people are dying in South Sudan, when people are impoverished? Why would you go to that extent? Ebu angalieni hizo gari, manze. So
Enyewe
apparently,
inaweza kuwa imefika billion.
the bride is the PA of the South Sudanese President Salva Kiir. And the hubby has connections. So you can imagine, decor peke yake ili cost $200 million.
And it came from outside Sudan.
We have suffered.
Yani literally tunaongelelea dollars.
Lakini kusema tu ukweli, does it have, because you have connection, does it have to mean that now you have to do a big wedding? As in, you know, and this is a point I always say, there is wedding and there is marriage.
Yes. Kama ya
You
Kanda
will
King.
spend $1 million on a wedding. You guys won't even last a month. So why? I rather even spend 100,000.
Yeah.
Twende jitukanisho tukuje tukunywe soda na mkate nini to bounce.
Yeah.
But I'm here knowing that this person, I'm going to go with him till death.
Yeah.
So you rather even say, okay, fine, yeah, guys, we are rich, we have this money. What about we take half of it and then half of it we go and surprise people? Let's spend our honeymoon with these people who don't have food.
I know, and that would have been so nice to do. But the thing about it is, recently, let's just say, especially in the last 1 year or so, there was a lot of stories coming out of South Sudan and how you know, the top government officials are ballers.
Yes.
I mean, really, they have money on the extent that most people cannot understand. And the sad reality is that a lot of that money, you know, is stolen from the natural resources there are in our country, as well as the fact that a lot of these people are involved in these outside deals. So it was so sad to see all that money. I mean, imagine what $1 billion can do for South Sudanese people, for the refugees, for just the locals. That can do a lot for so many people. That can feed so many people.
You guys have forgotten the guy who was swimming in money.
Yes, swimming in briefcases of money. So I think that is so sad. And then what it also shows is that, you know, in Sudan, there's such a big separation in terms of, you know, the bracket of the rich and the poor, and there's nobody who's trying to bridge it. This is the PA of Salva Kiir.
Yes.
I mean, and imagine that she has access to that amount of money for her wedding, not at for her wedding.
It's not even a medical bill.
Yeah, that it's a really sad story because of the situation that the country is in, to be honest. Yeah.
But honestly, okay, so najua kila mtu amekacha. Anyway, kama nataka kuwa na wedding kubwa, and I'm able to do that
Hiyo
with my
pesa
partner.
imetoka wapi?
Ndio
That's the
tunasema
thing.
kwenye
Pia
pesa ilitoka
anapata mshahara wa
sawa
pesa
tu.
ngapi?
But acha tu tuseme nataka kuwa na wedding kubwa, wedding mzuri sana. I'm allowed to do that, but sasa acha tuseme unajua definitely kama ndio pesa iko kwa wedding for that day, inamaanisha these people are loaded.
Yeah, they are.
So warudi tu huko kwa bank account wachukue tu pesa ingine waende wasaidie au watu wenye wanataka msaada.
Haram.
True.
But you can't blame me for wanting a beautiful wedding.
Yeah, but then also that's the thing, Kush, it's because of, you know, as you said, where, you know, where they're doing the wedding, where the people are, you get what I mean?
Who is coming to the wedding?
And what is the source of the
That's
money?
the problem,
That's
is
the
the
point.
source of the
it's
money.
It's not you having
you
money.
Get,
It's
it's the
what's
source.
the
Not about
source?
you having
Yeah.
But
money.
unajua
It's the
tukianza
source.
kujiuliza
You
source
see,
watu wanatanga pesa wapi?
But then you would find there are a lot of people who have done such weddings of that such amount, but AJ Kuja, why? Because where they did it and how they did it.
It's
I
like the
couldn't
royal
even
family in
solve the
UK.
problem.
Their
Yeah,
wedding is
of course,
expensive,
even if
but
it's more than
we
even
don't
a
question
billion.
because we know. But now with South Sudan, manze.
Yeah.
Any norm.
Okay, we'll do the next story. So CARDI-B and Offset are back together.
Clearly relationships,
Yeah, I
marriages.
know, OMG. And it's good. Let's start our week talking about these things so that we can do other things throughout the week. But yeah, so Cardi and Offset are allegedly back together. The divorce is officially off. Now, TMZ reported, and sources that are close to them have said that the two of them are back together, and that Cardi is going back to Atlanta, and she's going back to the home that the two of them shared with their daughter Culture. She hasn't been there since December. However, I already saw like this was going to happen. I thought in my mind it's likely she was going to get back together with him. But now she's given him some conditions for them, you know, making up.
Yeah.
And these are some of them. For example, he was asked to change his number. He now has a private number, which is strictly for business calls and for Cardi. He's also been told strictly no groupies. Strictly no groupies.
No groupies.
None whatsoever to CARDI-B their lives. And also, he's supposed to be always available on the phone. Like, even if he's in studio, somebody should pick it and say, Cardi, he's in studio, but yes. And then she says that he needs to win back her trust. All right, we saw this story coming, so I'll throw it to you guys. Imagine you're in this situation. This happens to you. You're publicly embarrassed. Would you, Jackie, I'll start with you. Would you take we go like that. How would you deal with this situation, and would you take him back?
How would I deal with this situation? First of all, I don't think I would take him back. Yo, CARDI-B just got a deal with Pepsi, and she's doing opening for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hello, she's in the monies. But anyway, also matters of the heart. Yeah, no problem. Matters of the heart. But one thing I would tell people out here, when those women who, I'm not going back, you're sure, trust you me, that person will come back. But ile mwanamke anakuanga amefika mwisho, beda hata asimangi. Kidogo someone will pack her stuff, go. You see someone will show up for work, nini, and that's when you realize,
They've moved
on. Yeah.
And I think we have so many people in Hollywood who separate. Alafu mnakuja mnasikia chini ya maji, but hamko sure. You keep on guessing, and then mnakuja mnasikia when the divorce is finally official, ndo mnasikia they separated. Cardi was all over social media, cussing, doing videos, dissing him, and so now I don't know, how do you take all that back? Sometimes it's good, ndio huwa nasema fanya mambo yako chini ya maji, let people speculate, and then when you even go back to your relationship, people won't laugh at you and say, si wewe ulisema urudi, mbona umerudi, something like that.
Acha tu mimi niongee, yani tu hiyo pata amempatia conditions hapo, amenibamba yake, yani yangu yote, na maana mimi nasemanga wasichana tu hustle. Mwanaume akileta nyef ukimwambia kwa unamrudia tu cause unampenda ya ukweli, unamwambia ABCD terms and conditions za hii affair kurudi back on track. Because in other words, ingekuwa nani ana like she's not all out, and she's not achieved what she has achieved at this moment. Trust me, there's no way this relationship was gonna get back together. They were not gonna get back together. But I'm so happy right now. Anajua everything of mine is good. So last chance, terms and conditions ndo easy. If you're not gonna do this, as in itakuwa tu ile tu is a wrap sasa for good.
Na maisha she's not just going back for love or the money.
Maybe it's because of the baby.
You never know, y'all. You never know. You never know. Of course, it still has to be the one to put it out there. Anyway, guys. I don't know. Anyway, last week there was a story going around on Instagram, on Twitter, about our very own gospel artist, that is DK Kwenye Beat and Hope Kid, and what happened between them and a girl from Nakuru. And so DK Kwenye Beat, a day later, he came on Instagram, YouTube, and he did a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 video of apology. Then later on, I don't think even 2 days zilisha, he did, someone took a voice note of him, and they were saying, he said very nasty things about the young girl and what he did. It's like, anajipiga kifua, and people went out. The one thing I'm saying is, okay, it's fine. Hope Kid came and said, he put a verse out there and said blah blah blah, alafu akaenda chini ya maji. But now DK Kwenye Beat, on the other hand, yeye ndo amepeana kaswende, na yeye ndo anajipiga kifua, anasema and then Size 8 came along, and she did a video, and people went ham. Never joke with people.
There's a video, by the way. Let's watch the video.
Look at that.
Jana nilikuwa kwenye mtandao na nikaona some things on social media, and you are being accused of doing some things, and sasa wewe tuambie, are they true or not? Ama, what's your take?
Then first I would really like to thank God for this moment that He has given me the grace to be who I am today, because I'm just but a servant.
First of all, I would like to thank the grace. What are you saying? I watched this 4 parts of this video, and nothing sensible he was saying. I'm this kind of person where I'm thinking, you should learn how to deal with these things. You should come, if you want to apologize, may it be from the bottom of your heart, because this is a chick who's going through depression. Yeah, she was not a kid, yes, but she was not expecting what came to her. So I don't know what you guys think about his apology. Personally, I feel it wasn't from the bottom of his heart. And if you see like Hope Kid, amenda chini ya maji, aongei. You see, if you're not sure you really want to do this, and then wow, why are people involving God
See, got
in
a
such
heart
things?
attack the other day. Anyway, I think what I'd say, when you're a brand, it's very important for you to have someone managing your brand. Now, this is not about being a gospel artist, a secular artist, whatever you are. If you're an artist and you have a brand to protect, it's very important for you to have someone who will advise you. For instance, I think the first apology should have been to the girl. Yes, I'm sorry, this happened. But kama ni Kasiwende kweli alimpea, kama ni yeye kweli alimpea. You know, and then the worst thing is, look at who you're sitting with, who's surrounding you. Because after apologizing na kuongea neno la Bwana na kusema vile niko chini ya wafuasi, this guy goes and he has a conversation with his friends. Alafu anamrekodi akiongea vibaya. I mean, it arrests even the apology he had made. So PR muhimu.
Anyway, okay, personally what I can say, because hii situation imefanya watu wengi wanaingilia gospel artists. Recently I'm part of the gospel industry now. So nyanya zikiharibika autupangi zote, unatangaza zenye zimeharibika na unatupa. So mkiongea, it's not everyone. Mention them by name. Stop saying the whole gospel industry as a whole. Sio si sote. Watu walikosea, kuna wenye walikosea, wengine hawajafanya anything. So stop putting everyone in one bracket, okay? Sawa.
Sawa, madam.
I think we just move on to the
Anyway, so as Ali had said, size 8 was alienda akajipe sijui nini na wana kiere mingi hivyo. Akaenda akajipelekeza akaketi chini na nini dike. Alafu first of all, she was just clapping to nonsense. Personally, by the way, that's me, that's my view. Cause dike anasema sijui blogs. Hallelujah. Anyway, so people went ham on her on Instagram. Guy, don't ever joke with Kenyans. So people asked her if it was Ladasha, her daughter, would you still sit with the person who did the act and ask him this question and still put God in between and whatever and all this stuff. So Saizit went and took her words back, and she wrote and she said that people are dealing with a lot, and she went ahead even to look for the girl and talk to her, and she came and she brought down everything that she had said about Akina DK and all that. And she deleted her comment section, because hata alikuwa anaweka picha ya Mungu, watu bado wanaenda wanachukua hizo video zake.
Wow.
And let me tell you, trust you Kenyans, people dug about her life. Watu mliona ile video.
There's a video she was performing in South Sudan. I think if there's something that has happened and it's affecting a fellow brand or someone in the industry, don't react if you're not sure of the information, because you can react. Mtu wangu kugoke angalia kina Poko, what is happening to them right now? They're also trending for all the wrong reasons.
Especially such a sensitive matter. I agree, even if it may be your friend or the like, it's wise not to comment, especially when you don't have all the details, because you're the one who'll end up looking like a fool when you have to go and take back and apologize for that. I agree with that 100%.
Okay, again to me. So guys, so apparently the Provision Commissioner in Tanzania has said immediately that Harmonize lands in Tanzania, he will be arrested for smoking bang with Burna Boy. So Harmonize ako Ghana, and he was having a concert in Ghana, and wakichill tu nini wakashika 1 2 3, and so I'm wondering what's wrong with the Tanzanian government.
Tanzania. How do they know ilikuwa ni spliff ama ilikuwa ni nani?
Shisha.
Acha shisha tumbaku.
Shisha ni bong.
Si hata tumbaku labda ilikuwa
but these guys are becoming a bit too petty. Seriously. I mean, how do you even explain this?
No, how did they know it's bang?
That's what I'm saying.
They
were in Ghana.
Yeah, they were in
I'm like,
he's in another country.
I
He's
know,
not in Tanzania.
I must be Harmonize. Just move
hata
to
labda
Kenya.
ilikuwa ni tumbaku imewekwa
Imewekwa kwa karatasi.
No, it's a tough life being a Tanzanian right about now.
Baby, it is. I'm proud to be Kenyan.
ni moto. Leo pop spot ni noma sana. I think on that note we should move on to live sports. So today on Live Sports, we are asking, or rather discussing, why an STD test is important before going exclusive with someone. The word exclusive means, as in this is the person you are dealing with. You are dealing with the one.
Hata nikweza invite.
Hey, dealing, yes, you're dealing with that person.
Yes.
You're dealing.
So,
Yeah.
I'll start. I think it's very important because you are looking, when you're in a relationship, it's not about the other person, by the way, it's also about you. So, ndio pia wewe usianze kujishukisha hadhi. It's very important that you're upfront with this guy. If you cannot abstain until marriage, and you have to do it, talk to them and tell them, hey, I know I'm clean. Or if you know you're not clean, you tell them, and then you tell them, hey, but I need to know your status before we indulge. It's very important because no unasikia sasa story kama hizi za kaswende. Azingekuwa zinatokezea wakati mtu anakuwa upfront na mwenzake, anamwambia kabla tufanye, tujue hali zetu za kiafya.
And the reality is, Ndula, is that, let's not even lie, I mean, we're 4 modern urban women, right?
Yes.
So we know the fact that a large percentage of young people have unprotected sex. That's
Yes.
just the reality. So, and then as you said, this is what happens, I think at the beginning, maybe like, you know, but then at some point, if you're calling that bae, the reality is at some point, the story of having sex with protection goes out the window. Now, I think it's very important for us to address it because it is standard procedure of how people operate. And I think the timing of it is very important, you know. As you said, before you go there, I think you should have been in some form of a relationship. Exclusivity also doesn't happen day one. I think it's after a period of time before you make that decision. Because for me, it's as important as you're putting your life in somebody's hands. You must trust them. You must know something about them, and you should have at least been with them for a period of time.
Yeah, and you know, there's something people don't know about STD. You know, when a man is carrying the STD, it does not show. So he wouldn't know until he goes to be checked, and that's where we have the importance of being checked. Even though you have sex with your partner, sometimes it's also good to go and just get checked. Yeah, because as a man, the more you have sex, the more it goes to the next level and goes to the next level. So the person who gets infected first is the woman. So as men should also go get checked because they don't know. Because them, our kotu, our naendelea, our, then it gets not to a point where sasa ndio inakuja kwake. Yeah.
Very true. And I think kitu ingine muhimu, worrying is more scarier than knowing. Heri uende tu juange hali yako, pambane na hali yako, you know. And then good health, good life. So make sure you get checked. Make sure for the sake of yourself, yani ujipende tu enough kujua what your partner has, and in case you're getting into something, like you know what you're getting into. Don't get into something blindly. Tunajua ni ngumu lakini manze rohad rongumu.
Yeah, and
just face it.
And these young girls, yeah, let's just talk to these young girls because you see someone anaona you're there, you know you're going to have sex. Then the first round, let's just be as clear as it is. The first round mtu ametumia condom imeisha. Then anakuitisha second round na ana condom, and then anaanza kukuongelesha. Just stand on your feet and say, you know what, I can't and I can't. Because anajua Kenya anafanya. If he knew he's coming to have sex with you, he would have been prepared. Angekuwa amenunua full packet nini. But anakuambia mara ya kwanza, okay, condoms imeisha. Mara ya pili, let's just do it again. No. You need to stand and say, don't be afraid, baby. Don't be afraid.
Don't. And of course, when we are talking about checking yourself, we mean going to the hospital, going to the gyna, having your blood. Usiangalie na macho mtu wangu. Vitu zingine hazionekana ziko ndani. You know, enda hospitali, enda ufanyiwe tests. Ndio mtoke hapo na uende kwa daktari ambaye ni reputable. Kuna wengine mmewasikia ma fake doctor. Enda kwa daktari, hakikisha kila mtu ametoa damu, umejua hali zenu za kiafya. And we are not only talking about STDs. We are talking about other
even cervical cancer,
you know, such diseases. And there's also it's also important for you to have one partner. We cannot overemphasize this.
Yes.
Because the more partners you have, the more risk you know expose yourself to.
That is very true. And I think it's so good we talked about this today, especially because, as you know, there's the story that has been running last week, and just also to young girls, this thing of celebs
and
being groupies, mami. Wacha niwaambie, it will not take you very far. There's a feeling that young girls get of, being with a celebrity guy and whatever. I'm telling you, you'll get into your most trouble messing with, sorry to say, the celebs of this world. So be very careful about those ones in particular. It will not take you very far. We're going to take a short commercial break now, and then we'll be right back because our guest is in studio. Don't go too far.
Welcome back to Chatspot. Now na reactions ni kibao sana. Leo watu wamechangamkia hiyo story. Thank you for watching. You can always talk to us via 22999, our SMS line. You can talk to us via Facebook and Twitter, Switch TV Kenya, and of course on Instagram, Switch TV KE, hashtag ni Chatspot. So on Facebook naona kuna watu wananimisha happy birthday. Today is not my birthday, thank you, but my birthday is on 7th. So
Thursday.
Tafadhali natumai mtajajaa hapa na zawadi kede sindio. There's Evening Mimi saying hello ladies, looking good, tuned in from Nax. There's Francia saying happy birthday Nzula, kabete tuko locked kama kawa. I can see Lucy Ikegu saying happy born day Nzula. Like I said, my birthday is on 7th. There's Sharon Achela Halenya, loving the show. Alice Madenge, beautiful girls, I'm tuned in. There's Diana saying I'm loving the show. I'm also a Feb baby. Okay, that's nice. Happy birthday in advance. Liz Lins. Hi girls, my switch for good this month is to ensure love flows automatically. And Zula, we do share a birthday. Happy birthday, darling.
Amazing. Kama mnajua, on the spot we always have a guest, and our handsome guest is in studio ready. Alfred Munyua, right? Munyua, yes. Munyua.
Hi. It's not Munyua, it's Munyua.
No, same thing, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pronunciation, your tashwishi.
Ni sawa.
Thank you so
Karibu
much.
sana, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having
So
me.
tell us, who's Alfred Munyua for those who don't know you?
Well, Alfred Munyua is a TV and film actor, a writer, and a director, and an all-round creative. A very humble guy, I hope. Yeah, I'm not a DK kwenye beat. Okay, so yeah.
He just said that. OMG.
Yeah, I'm just I'm a guy next door who loves what he does and who respects everything that pertains to it.
Okay. Interesting.
So I think a lot of people, you're famous for being on Mother-in-Law. Let's talk about your exit from that and what you've been up to since then, because I know you went into something else altogether.
Well, I can't say I went to something else altogether. After Mother-in-Law, I engaged into real mainstream filming. I did a Hollywood movie called The First Grader. It was shot in Kenya. After which I decided to start my own company. It's called Machagaska Films. And I went back to Machakos, my home area, to try and tap talent and see if I can do something back there. But that didn't work, so I had to come back to Nairobi again and see how I can learn the ropes, and it's been awesome. Yeah, I've done a few movies, Mnet, Star Times. Yeah.
You were on Sense8.
Yes, I was in Sense8. I was the father to the main actor, Kafias. Yeah, it was also.
How was it like getting an opportunity to star in a Hollywood movie?
Well, it was the second time,
Yeah.
but yeah, the experience is different from Kenya because out there they actually appreciate.
And the money too.
And the money too. Yeah, but we prefer the appreciation first before the money because that is key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, people say acting is so easy, you get? And that thing really pisses me off because it is not, because you're given a character and you need to take time. Just explain to guys what acting is.
Acting is really hard because you can tell this is real life and
Are you nervous because you're in between for
of course, what do you expect?
It's like it's sweating.
Too much pressure. Yeah, acting is not easy. Nothing is easy. You just need to go all out. You just need to respect what you're doing and realize that it's equally important as the other job. And then from there, you pretty much have a fun day. Yeah, because most people in the street are like, hey, Alfie niaje? Well, Alfie is my name. Niaje Alfie, si uniingiza hizo stories zenyu za ku-act. I'm like, okay, let's go try it out. Then they find out that one episode is shot in 3 days.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, okay, sinaweza rudi tu kwa job yangu. Yeah, so if you like it, you'll do it. If you won't, yeah, it's crazy.
So what inspired you to do Wakamba Forever?
Well, Wakamba Forever was a very well thought out story by Wale Maina. He did a very good job in crafting it, and he approached me in good time. And I appreciated the fact that he went all out in the creation, in the decor, in the actors. He didn't second guess anything just because it's a Machawood film. He took it as seriously as anyone would Hollywood film, or he took it upon himself to make it as real and as to the point as possible. Yeah, so that's why I agreed to do the project, and it was awesome. I mean, he won $1 million, so I think he's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
$1 million?
Yeah, Machawood usually gives you $1 million shillings.
I'm
when
telling you. And just tell us, how did this whole thing, you and acting, start? Is it something you wanted to do from when you were a kid? Ama ile uliingia zile as a set books, ulikuwa interested, then you're like, let me pursue this, you know?
Okay, well, it's a very funny story. I started acting when I was very young. And it didn't happen because I had planned it. It was a crazy story, by the way. I was in trouble. I was in class 5. Then I was in trouble with the head teacher for breaking someone's watch. Then, you know, when you go discuss the case, you're beaten up, you spend a few minutes before, like, kitambo first lesson yanze, ulikuwa kwa headmaster's office. So the lesson was math. And the teacher for math is called Mr. Masaka. Big up to him, wherever he is. He was in class, so I was like, oh my God, how will I get into class without getting into trouble? Because I have to go through him. So I knock on the door. Hey, what's up? He's like, yeah, come here, Alfred. Where are you coming from? I explained where I'm from and the whole watch story. I was so scared, so I explained it so articulately. The guy was like, clap for this guy.
Wow.
Clap for me. I'm from Marquise. Yeah. So from there, he ordered me to be doing the poems in school, the vote of thanks when the educational minister comes in school. So I had to do it as an order from the teacher, though he used to pay me very well.
Wow.
So with that, I started getting interested in writing compositions. They were so good. Apparently, they used to pin them on the wall. My writing was bad, but the stories were good.
The stories are good.
Yeah, so from there, I got to set books. I started up a group called Galaxy after high school. In high school, I did a lot of drama, all the way to nationals every time, solo verses and narratives.
Wow.
Then we started a group called Galaxy after high school, when we trained each other, a few youth, big, nice guys. They're my friends till now. My manager is actually a product of Galaxy. He used to act and then he got to other things. So when I was in campus, I used to sneak to Allianz. I do a few shows and go back to Campo. Then it's been crazy. I think it chose me. I didn't choose it. Yeah.
Amazing. And we always have a segment where we play a couple of games. So right about now, Game Spot. Usisweat sana kidogo yake tu. So today we are going to be playing Would You Rather. And in Would You Rather, it's always option A, B. So you choose either option A or B, and then you tell us why. Very simple. Okay? A or B,
Tudango.
and why. Yes, Tudango tuko hapa. Pick yours, Mama. Just pick a paper and then pass. No,
You
you pick a paper and you pass it.
Check it out.
Yes, and this is for you, Alfred. Would you rather find your true love or a suitcase with $5 million inside?
A suitcase with $5 million.
You'll find the true love inside. Yeah, I agree. You'll find the love inside there.
Of course. That's like 500 million.
Yeah.
$5 million is a lot.
Would you rather relive the same day for 365 days or lose a year of your life? Relive the same day for a whole year or lose a year of your life?
I can lose the year.
Alafu but your worst day. 365 days.
Maybe the year you're losing is the year
Yes, it's the year.
miracles are happening to you.
Okay, hiyo ni 50-50. Venye unasemaga huwezi patiwa nusu in between. Alfred,
Yes.
would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds?
I'd rather teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather get out of the city.
I'd rather read mine so that I know what is coming and how I can maneuver.
I'll teleport when I find out it's
bank.
trouble.
I know, exactly. Teleporting to
I
the
beg,
bank.
if you go to Nigeria, you can teleport.
So Alfred, tuulize sasa.
Okay, Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Kush, would you rather have an unlimited international first-class ticket or never have to pay for food at restaurants?
Food is bay. Never
First
pay for
class.
How
food.
can we eat?
Unlimited international.
our lives
First
away.
class, unlimited,
Unlimited.
international.
There's
first
food in the
in the
whole package.
In the,
Oh, there's food in the
Of
whole
course,
package.
first class.
Yeah, first class.
Acha tuende basi na first class.
Yeah, I'll take the food.
Unaweza patiwa flights na una.
Yes, I'll take the food. Would you rather be married? This is for you.
Okay.
Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or to a 6 with an amazing personality?
A 6 in terms of looks.
Exactly.
Yes.
What's,
Yeah.
So, you know, a 10.
A 10 over 10 and a 6 over 10.
what are you?
You want to propose?
No, I want to know.
How do you ask such a question?
No, I mean, I need to know
Put
what's
her on
a
the spot.
six. What's a six? What's a six?
That's a good question. I don't know how to classify, but yes, the options are 10 and 6. That's what we are. That's what we are working with.
I'd rather both because if one has a bad personality, one
Polygamous
No,
man.
We are,
No,
we
yeah,
are saying
unaenda
one. Be married to. So
One.
pick one.
Okay.
A hot person who's nasty or someone who's just average but has a great personality.
I'd rather hot and nasty.
Hey. Average unajua hata makeup usaidia.
Hot and nasty is good
alter
because
I appreciate your honesty.
You can tame that person.
yeah, you can tame
tame
them.
that
Yeah,
person.
at least.
Hot and
I
nasty.
totally understand.
But you know the extreme, yeah.
Oh my
Would you
God.
would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Oh, water.
Hey, where?
Fire upon them.
Wakamba forever. Water.
Water is life. From where I come from, water is.
I know, right?
Acha niseme fire. Kakinuka nenda huko ni North Pole. Tunaenda na moto yetu, unaweza fanya hivi alafu your ice ina melt, so I still get water. But fire so that I can burn
Aki
some.
umefikiria sana umeenda paka North Pole.
But they had to console myself with
Would
the
you
fire.
rather have everything you eat to be salty, to be too salty, or no salt?
No salt.
No salt.
No salt.
I will add salt when I feel like adding.
No salt.
Too salty.
That is consulting. Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or die in 50 years with many regrets?
100 years.
Die in 50 years with many regrets.
Hey.
Regrets are an experience.
Yes, you
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah.
You learn on the job.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then, would you rather give up watching TV or movies for a year or give up playing games for a year?
Would I still be doing the movies?
Well, no, you have to choose
Which
between
games are
games,
these?
like for them, you know, PS, all those.
Oh, okay.
Games or TV.
TV any day.
Okay.
Yeah, games are for kids.
Okay, you know the way guys like games.
I
You,
know.
they're- where guys and their games,
And
they're
their
all
toys.
about that life.
Alafu,
Wow.
would you rather be feared by all or loved by all?
Feared by all.
Hey,
And yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
feared. You want to be feared?
Yes, because when you love by all, it's
They take
Too much
advantage of you.
yeah,
hypocrisy.
yeah, too much hypocrisy. Like
Thank you.
in my line of work, it happens every day.
Yeah.
Many
Okay.
people say hey because of what you do, not because of who you are.
Yeah, very true.
Okay.
So I
Hence
guess
the groupie thing.
we do a short break and then we'll have so much more to discuss with you when you come back. You're not going anywhere, so don't go too far. We still have our guest in studio. We'll be right back.
Kwa gani ugulie? Oti
Aye. Oh ni omuzungu wagwo.
wa muzungu
Omuzungu kebindio.
medha mailiu
Medha mabwana yito.
naenda ataku
Yo! What brings you here?
earth and water.
Under action of the Queen, Her Majesty, you and your people must now pay homage to England. Submit, and there shall be no need for anyone to suffer.
What amazing, amazing acting skills, guys. You better say yes. We have him here still. And tuko na feedback kabla tuende kwake kwa maswali zingine. And Zula, feedback.
Feedback kibao. Watu wengine wanamuita Masaku, wengine wamechangamkia story ya baba yao. My fans from every corner. So I can see Daniel Kamau Mushagi asking what Wakamba Forever is. I think you've seen it on your screens. I've also seen Maureen Namo saying she's loving the show. Someone here was saying, say hi to Masaku. And then someone is saying, I thought ni Alfred Munyua. Wanafanana, Vincent Mutua. Okay. There's Esther Kanyambu asking, Muulize ameacha Zawadi wapi? I think Zawadi is a character in Baba Yao. Yes. And then I can also see someone asking, apart from relationships, what was your lowest moment? What was your lowest moment?
Apart from
Unasema heartbreaking moment. Kani relationship heartbreaking. Ushaiwacha ukasema we nyo nimeachwa.
Kuachwa kawaida, kuachwa ni maisha, but it's not as heartbreaking as working your heart out. You know, acting is very personal. It's you can never fake this. Even if you don't know me, if I laugh a fake laugh, you'd know that's a fake laugh. So as real as acting is, and then after you do all that, then the producers or whoever is supposed to pay decides that you're not worth all that. Yeah, that's really heartbreaking.
Wow.
Yeah, it's worse than heartbreaks.
Lil Shamaniz umejibiwa mama. Yeah.
Yes, so you know, they say, you know, in each and every industry, they say, I don't know why they always feel the urge of saying, does it pay? Is it something I can quit my job for? Is it something I can live off for? So is acting, does it pay? I just had to ask, I don't know why I have to ask that question.
Okay, cool,
but anyway.
cool. Acting is a job, and of course it pays because all those people that are involved really can't be just hanging out. Yeah? So it actually pays. It only needs you to plan and organize your life. And also not do everything. There's no need to be in every single program just to be on TV. Just take what is worth financially and worth your time, because we have bills to pay, we have things to do, we have plans, you know, houses to build. You know,
so you have a company, right?
Yeah.
And do you see how in the next 5 years, do you see like Kenyan actors and actresses going to the next level as Hollywood? Are we going to be the next people on Netflix after Nigeria?
Yeah. I mean, we're headed there because there's this culture, there's this clique of honest filmmakers that is coming up. So we are wiping off this other cliche producers who just want to feed themselves and at the expense of artists. So in the next 5 years, trust you me, we're gonna be so far. Yeah, because things are getting cleaner. Yeah, from the client side. Now at least the clients are seeing, mbona tunapeana budgets mingi na hawa actors bado wanatembea kwa road. Kumbe hii contract inatoka kwa client to the production house si yenye tunafikiwa. So it's the cleanup process is happening, and the government is also like really into this. So yeah, actually 3 years is more concise time. Yeah.
Where do you get your support system, if you have any, and are you in any relationship?
Okay.
We can't avoid that question.
No, it's all good. My support system, I must say, is my mother.
Hey, mama's boy.
No. She's been with me ever since before people realize that acting is anything to go by. Because when I was doing the theater things, the set book part of my life, she used to give me her car, fuel it, and tell me just go to those schools and do your theater things. So her attitude made me feel like I'm headed somewhere. There was so much like when I quit mother-in-law, I did quit mother-in-law. People thought that was the end because at the time there was nothing else like we could watch on TV. But when I gave my reasons to her, she was like, really? Oh, okay, fine. Let's what do you want to do? I was like, okay, fine then. You know, so she's been with me through the mud. So I appreciate everyone who's been with me, like on camera, off. But the truest person is my mom.
Mama.
And regards to relationships,
Swali.
I can't say much about that.
Why?
Surely
What I
our
can
female
say-
fans will be so
I'm
sad.
sorry.
Are you,
I'm
seeing,
sorry.
are you seeing anyone?
Yeah.
Are you seeing anyone?
Am I seeing anyone? In what sense?
Okay, are you single or taken?
Yeah, don't complicate.
Okay,
Just
cool.
tell us.
Okay, I'm taken
Okay.
and I'm a father.
Awesome.
nice.
That is so
Poleli,
amazing.
I
And
know.
on that note, you know, for actors, for example, as you said, especially when you're in a situation like that, you're taken, your father. Sometimes your roles maybe put you in situations, awkward ones. What's the most awkward thing you've ever had to do? I've always wanted to know for actors, you know, awkward
Or a scene.
or a scene, you know, something.
every
I'm trying to imagine Toya amekosea, then I switch from being the cool guy, then I like persona tu ina change, unakuwa now another person, a whole different person.
Okay, every experience is unique, but I must say there's some roles that you're given that get to you. Like there's some Mnet movies I did back then where I was a psycho. Another one was a corrupt cop. Like the other week I did My Two Wives. Can I say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
Yeah, there's a program called My Two Wives on KTN. I was doing a schizophrenic. It's gonna air sometime, I think, on Monday. So such roles are really crazy because you need to believe in that role.
Yeah.
So you have to be that person.
You need to be crazy.
Yes, you need to be. You need
You went
to manhandle.
psycho.
Yeah. It was really crazy. And then of course the really sensual scenes with the ladies. I mean, kissing scenes. I don't mind them.
Hey, and your
Partner?
partner doesn't mind them?
Well, it comes with the job.
Yeah.
What really?
But
Maybe I
you
don't
kiss
mind
for
them,
real
but
though.
Yes, you can't fake a kiss.
Really? Oh my God, I've
can't
always
fake-
wondered like.
Okay.
Fake the feelings, but you can't
Can we
fake
try?
it.
Wait,
Okay.
okay.
No, it's
No, I always wanted to know.
But I'm just
Go ahead.
imagining when you kiss,
Yeah.
do you get a reaction? Okay.
Of course, you're kissing someone.
No, a reaction.
Okay, what happened?
you
And then,
understand?
explain.
You have to get a reaction, but
Okay.
you put your feelings aside. That's for me, though.
What happens is, for example, there's a series called Wrath. It's on Fox Life. I had to kiss a few ladies.
It's
So-
on Fox Life.
Yeah.
Hey, okay.
So there's this particular lady that came up to me and she was like, okay, do you like the upper lip or the lower?
Oh, that's an awkward situation. That's awkward.
That was the weirdest. That was the weirdest question. I was like, okay, upper lip. No, okay,
Jesus.
I've never thought about it like that. But
Yeah, you just in the moment to just
can we
kissing.
maybe rehearse?
Yeah, your reaction.
If I was in your better half's position, I would travel with you and then sit there and wait.
No, it
Let me see how
will
this
not be
is
good for you. No, it will not be good for her to
just
be there.
wondering.
Though she,
Wow.
sometimes she comes on set, but it's not good for her to be there because I will not.
Be
Perform.
the person you're
Yeah,
supposed to
and
be.
then the person I'm kissing or doing that scene with will also not be comfortable with
Umejitetea
that eye
sana.
behind
Yeah, that's true.
camera.
Yeah,
you see,
that's
so
true.
yeah, I try to separate what I do with.
Wow, and yet it's acting, but it's hard small.
Yeah.
And on that note, what don't people know about you?
What don't people know about me? Wow. I'm very approachable. People say I have a snobbish look, but I'm very approachable. I say hi to people on the street. What else? I have a temper. Yeah, I have a temper, but I
Confused.
yeah. But after a few walks, when I come back, I'm easy.
You're cool.
Yeah, and I don't smoke cigarettes.
Wait, did you say that?
I know.
No, you asked something.
But you drink?
Juice.
And water.
And water.
I don't take alcohol.
What?
Yeah. Amazing. So, Alfred, you've been so great, and I'm really glad that you, first of all, are such a successful actor doing such big things. We're so proud of you, gosh. And for the people, as Jackie said earlier, the people who think that acting doesn't pay or is not a career that can take you somewhere, this is a perfect example of somebody who has been able to do so much out of their acting. So we're very proud of you, and you're representing us really well.
And you made us laugh.
Yeah, you did for sure. So we hope you do come again. So we just want to say thank you. And then, guys, we're going to have to end the show now. So do remember to catch us this whole week. same time, same place. And then remember to catch the rerun at 10:30 p.m. We'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye. To my left.